Building your brand is crucial in today's market with so many people online competing for that real estate and that airspace. So I would say that in order to become a tech influencer, it's all about sharing content. And in the beginning, you may not know, okay, where do I get started? What do I share? I don't have the expertise. I don't have the knowledge. I don't have the authority, but it doesn't matter because everybody online is the same in the sense that they had to get started somewhere where people didn't know who they were. So I would say really encourage yourself to think about small pieces of information that you can begin sharing on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on your social feeds, and just start with anything. You can try to create a framework first, but if it's too daunting of a task, just start sharing your thoughts, your opinions, or just pieces of information that you find interesting in your field. Once you start to do that, then you can start building a pattern, a framework, a strategy around what your niche will be. One thing that I like to do is I take documentation, I take articles, and I break that down and start to understand the patterns and what my audience might want to know. What are the narratives that aren't being told to your audience today? In my mind, it's actually great to become sort of a generalist in this sense, even if you are considering yourself a specialist, because you can create a broader narrative and story flow over, let's say, 20 topics over time. Once you kind of nail down, okay, these are the top 10 to 20 topics I want to talk about over time. Here's this broad story arc. Then you can start creating specific episodes or specific podcast episodes. Then the next thing you want to think about is creating frequency around that. You need to make sure that you are sharing this content very consistently to your audiences. If you don't have consistency, then people will not see that you are becoming an influencer in that space. Once you do that, you want to make sure that the content you share is valuable. It's perhaps opinionated because, as you know, online, people appreciate opinions, and it's targeted to your audience. It's solving one of their challenges. It's showing them something they didn't know before. The thing about becoming a tech influencer is content is queen, and consistency, quality, and value matter. That's the trifecta of creating content that sticks.